For many, many years, the Atlantic Council has been the key organization that allows us to reflect on the importance of the Atlantic Alliance. It is that Atlantic connection between the United States and the continent that remains the foremost organization in the world that has the potential to produce peace, to do peacekeeping, and to represent the interests of the people of the world that want to be free. So it's as important now as it ever was.
People think the transatlantic relationship is passé, but as we shift in political and economic influence, biggest shift since the 18th century, what's going to ensure that the values stay sound, that democracy is advanced, is this relationship.
The Atlantic Council is not only very important but growing, and it's going to even be more important in the years ahead.
Good evening, and welcome to the Atlantic Council's 2012 Annual Awards Dinner.
This is our fourth time as MCs of this event, and we keep coming back because we so deeply believe in the organization and its mission. This event marks the culmination of the Council's 50th anniversary.
And yet tonight is more about the next 50 years than the last half century. Our awardees this evening demonstrate the global reach of this council.
We have nearly 800 guests from over 62 countries, including the former president of Poland and the former prime ministers of Pakistan and Spain, 47 ambassadors to the United States, 22 chief executives of global companies, and countless members of the US, European, and other governments.
What do you get when you take a British royal soldier and philanthropist, a Dutch business visionary, a German violin virtuoso, and a South Korean global leader? You get the Atlantic Council's 2012 awards dinner. We're also here this evening to recognize the 1.5 million active men and women of the U.S. Armed Forces for their sacrifices, dedication, and service.
She is better than a virtuoso. She's a real musician. She has done so much for music, for young people, for contemporary composers, for all kinds of people. Here's your honorary Artist of the Year, Anna-Sophie Mutter.
It's unfortunate that just this evening, more than 900 million people around our planet will go to bed hungry. And it's unfortunate that more than 500 million of them are young children. And it's in that world where we're able to honor tonight a business leader, Paul Pullman, who runs a massive consumer goods company, Unilever. And he brings an absolute and unique commitment to ensuring that business leaders around our world commit themselves to literally ending hunger, ending preventable child death, and making sure that the reach of modern capitalism touches even those families that sometimes are forgotten.
I'm accepting this award at a critical time for business. Capitalism, as we know it, is being questioned at a time actually when trust in corporations and governments is at a low. Yet the need for responsible business has probably never been greater. Now I believe that business has an opportunity and a responsibility to step up and give the lead.
The Atlantic Council has the privilege of presenting its Distinguished Humanitarian Leadership Award to His Royal Highness Prince Henry of Wales, though all of you know him better as Prince Harry, and I prefer to know him even better as Captain Harry Wales. Don't you forget it, Captain. And I also have to say that the average age for an Atlantic Council dinner has dropped 25 years as a result of your presence. And for that, we really, really thank you. The Atlantic Council recognizes the tremendous commitment Prince Harry brings to his humanitarian endeavors and honors him for the significant impact of his charitable work on behalf of soldiers and their families. In presenting him with the 2012 Distinguished Humanitarian Leadership Award, we know he will continue to be an inspiring example to young people around the world on the importance of service to others.
Well, this isn't daunting at all. General Powell, thank you very much for your incredibly kind words. For a captain in the British Army to be introduced by such a world-renowned soldier and statesman is truly humbling and a little terrifying. If I may, I would like to accept the award on behalf of my brother William, our foundation, all those on both sides of the Atlantic who work so tirelessly to support our wounded veterans, but particularly for the guys, because this is their award. British and American forces train together, they fight together, and tragically some are wounded and some die together. It makes perfect sense to me, therefore, that we should, wherever possible and appropriate, work together by pooling our expertise and experience to heal and support the wounded veterans of both our nations. Truly, brothers and sisters in arms.
Men and women who serve in the armed forces do it because they believe in something. They believe in a noble cause. They believe in their country. They believe in the security for their country. But they believe in something deeper and bigger than that. They believe in a better world. They believe they can help make a better world.
As I stand before you, illuminated with pride, let me thank you for this prestigious honor you've bestowed upon the enlisted men and women, those who have served and those who are serving as members of our United States Armed Forces. We are extremely grateful to be recognized alongside such other distinguished leaders and humanitarians here this evening.
He has shown vision and purpose, and he has done it from the delicate position of having to earn the confidence of the many conflicting tendencies that exist in the world today.
Seldom, if ever, have our principles and shared purpose been more relevant. Seldom, if ever, has this partnership been more vital than at this moment. In these times of deep uncertainty, during this era of change and transformation, we need the sort of leadership that has long distinguished this venerable Atlantic Council. A leadership dedicated to the common good, a global common good, a leadership of nations acting in concert, as we have seen, in truly global stewardship. If I could leave you with just one thought, it would be this. The Atlantic Council has always stood firm for justice and equal rights in larger freedom. Now is not the moment to lose a heart or change course. And I thank you very much for this honor, and thank you for your leadership and commitment. Let us work together to make this world better for all. Thank you very much. Thank you.